The views and opinions expressed in the Concept Podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any organization. The content provided is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised.
3, 2, 1. I appreciate y'all for tuning back into the Concept Podcast. Again, let me extend my appreciation.
I love.
Yo.
I love.
We're going to extend our appreciation to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I thank all my TikTokers for going over to the YouTube space and getting that popping.
We 200 subscribers?
Yeah.
200.
And we getting there slowly but surely. So thank y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, tell somebody you love them.
And hit that bell.
Today we got a new guest that y'all ain't seen before. She got a lot of stuff going on for herself. So if you ain't seen it, you seen it here first. We got AyeeJayy. AyeeJayy, introduce yourself.
My name AyeeJayy. Hey y'all. Doing my thing. I reached out to them because they doing their thing, popping their shit. I'm here to talk about myself and talk about what's going on in the world, trying to get it out there, y'all. So let's get into it.
For sure. Terry, how you been, man?
Man, I'm good. We chilling.
We lit.
Been doing my been securing a powerful man of God
For sure.
these past few nights.
Love to hear that, man.
Church man.
Yeah. So we do mental checks. How you been doing mentally? For real, because mental awareness is some things that
Okay.
that's slept
because
on.
a lot of people don't genuinely check in on other folks' mental health.
Well, that is true. People don't really be caring nowadays. I don't know. I just let every day go by. Take one day at a time.
For sure.
Things do get hectic, but I stay strong. I didn't went through a lot, so I can deal with a lot. I'd be okay.
Yeah, I'm that type of person too. But sometimes you hit them dark edges, and then you can lose yourself in it. So for me especially, like, it's good to just have somebody be like, "Hey, you good? How you been?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be comfortable in it to express yourself, because you never know.
Because the saying, who's the therapist? Like, I'm the person that a lot of people go to.
Yeah, I'm the person people go to, so I really never been really, not say comfortable, but really open with like what's going on with me. I mean, sometimes even if I do it, don't get hurt. It's just like, oh, okay. Sorry that happened. The typical shit, but I don't know. I just keep things to myself. It's better like that for me. Yeah.
I feel you on that. So let's jump straight into it. Who is AyeeJayy? Like, what's up with you? What's going on?
I got a lot going on. Just really revamping everything. I done did like a lot of things. Like, I got too many talents. Like, I just try to stay focused on one for like 15 minutes until I jump back and be like, okay, I gotta drop music, I gotta do photo shoots, I gotta do this, gotta do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what's the main thing you're doing right now?
Main two things is like music and my show, like building my brand. It's not even really about the show. It's like I done got a whole like brand going on now. Like, we are our own thing.
Yeah. What is that thing? That's what I'm alluding.
Yeah, like right here. This is like one of the shows. I really brought this shirt because like this is one of the first shows I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really just a TV network. I got a bunch of shows on there. Real Savage Club, Savage Link Up, LGBTQ Savages.
Mm-hmm.
Different shows for like different audience and different people to be able to put themselves on platform, tell their story, pop their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. And are you from Arkansas?
Yeah, North Little Rock.
North Little Rock.
Yeah.
For sure. I
What
grew
part?
up a little bit of
Doc Hollis.
Oh.
Still what part?
We'll leave you alone.
Oh Lord.
Nah, so we gonna have a casual conversation. what I personally wanted to know is like what brought about like the terminology you using the terminology savage.
Cause I had to think like if I'm gonna come up with a network or a show or something, it gotta be something that describe me. I'm
Mhm.
more of a savage than a baddie. It's a difference between a savage and a baddie, you know. Baddie's typically way more softer and, you know, prissy a little bit.
Mhm.
Savage is a little bit rough and, you know, then had it rough and can really, you know, be strong or whatever. I think really what make you a savage is like what you can overcome. Like
Mhm.
that's the main thing to me. You know, if you strong enough to overcome something and be okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be at peace with yourself, you know.
She just told you she from Dark Hollow.
Coming up like in a so would you consider like you being like in the industry kinda? Or you
Like
trying to
coming up.
create your own industry?
Yeah, I did music like growing up when I was younger or whatever. Like I was in a group. But you know, I've been trying to do my own thing, like my own like solo thing. Not even with the music, like that's where Savages came up from.
Mhm.
Like get my own little thing going on, you know what I'm saying? I really want to uplift people, you know, like how y'all had said, like checking up on folks, like, you know, we there for each other.
Yeah. And the one thing that stuck out to me, like, in using the term savage, do you think that brings a negative connotation, like, to what you're trying to do? Like, when somebody hear savage, you know.
Not 20.
Yeah, to some people, yeah, but I never really thought of it like that.
Mm,
You know, I don't know, I just wanted to be different.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to be real with it. That's why like it's really real savages, you know. But you know, since the baddies got their own thing going on, I want to like set the mark so people can understand like we savages, like we the only, like we original.
right.
Like nobody else was thinking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got people with like hotties and pretty girls and whatever shows they got going on, but you ain't heard no bitches like talking about savages,
Yeah.
doing savage shit.
So, what's your message? What you want to convey to everybody to know you at, like, what does being a savage look like?
Being a savage is like being strong. Like I was saying, it's like knowing that you able to overcome something. Just knowing that you went through it and now you out of it and you can still be that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't fold under pressure in any situation.
For sure.
Whether it's like life or your career or, you know, anything.
When it pertains to women, do you feel like social media has portrayed women as being like weaker individuals, or just now trying to overcome like being looked upon as like the soft feminine? Now, you know, women tend to have more masculine traits in being strong and being like wanting to be on par with a man.
Like challenging the man.
Yeah.
Trying to be like, I mean, I think as like time went on from like 80s, 90s to you know, thousands until now, time has changed, and I think that has contributed to that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people are doing it because it's popular now. Like they think being hard or really, I wouldn't even say hard. It's really a whole phase that transition to, okay, I can shoot a motherfucker, I can whoop a whole ass, I can take your nigga. But you meet these women in real life, it ain't nothing like that.
Yeah.
They can't take your nigga. They ain't getting money. They not riding around with straps. They not fighting men, or they ain't even fighting women. So it's like, what's the point of even, like, is it the image? You know what I'm saying? So when you say stuff like that, at first it was like, okay, we want a soft woman. We want someone like a Holly Perry, Jada Pinkett Smith, something like that. But now we looking at Sexy Red and Glorilla. They up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be them, or men are attracted to them until they get a bitch that's like that.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot because I don't play with no nigga at all. Like, I'm not gonna play no game.
For sure. I can agree to that. I do think it's senseless for women to feel that type of way, like try to portray themselves as that masculine. I'm that B. or whatever.
Put the bottle down. Get you a cup. You
It's
shouldn't be
tea.
drinking straight out the bottle. That's crazy.
Ain't no liquor bottle.
No, I'm just saying, like, women that portray tough, like, men drink out straight out the bottle. Put the bottle down, get you a cup.
I'm not at home though.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, like,
got you.
Like in general.
yeah.
You talking about like liquor wise, like
Yeah.
drinking out the bottle, like doing that?
Julio.
Straight out the bottle.
I understood that though. I never done that. I always like mix my liquor. I get a cup, get some coke.
That's ladylike.
Yeah.
Savage,
I
like
usually
savage
fuck
or
with
not.
like dailies and shit. Like I mix it up with like wine coolers and shit. Yeah, I go off with it.
Okay.
But I ain't drinking
She out here
straight.
making
I used to do
daiquiris.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, making daiquiris.
It gets you fucked up though. That's for damn sure. With brown or clear.
No, I've been sober for
Church man, I forgot.
December. It'll be 2 years actually. December will be 2 years.
Congratulations. I wish I can do that.
It's possible.
Hey, I wish I could. I ain't gonna say I wish I could, because that ain't.
Because
It ain't like I just want to, but I would like to slow down to a point where I could just have a drink, like 1 or 2 drinks, and then just be like, I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm good.
Occasionally, I want to become an occasional drinker.
What's your definition of occasional?
like special events.
Yeah,
It's
Well, if you
like it's just
drink
like drinking like a
Yeah.
celebratory thing. Not like I'm drinking today because it's Friday. Oh, it's the weekend. It's the day before.
It's Friday. I think they drink because they just want to.
No, a lot of these folks just be drinking just to drink.
funk.
Yeah, well, what we
Before I got married, I've been to people's houses. They didn't have water in their fridge. They had
That's
more
true.
bottles in the house than they had bottles of water.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like,
Water and ice. Like they'll have no water and no ice.
now they have ice just to make sure they liquor cold.
Damn, that's a damn shame.
Nah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, for me, I drink a lot. I would say I drink a lot. That's why, like, occasionally it'll be like I accomplished something. Now we can celebrate. Um, I'm trying to really get away from like the birthday stuff. That ain't really a real reason for me no more.
Really? Other than you getting older and not getting no younger?
Yeah, it ain't.
Once you, like, for me, I stopped drinking, one, because it's bad on my health. I noticed, like, I'm a lot more tired.
Mm.
Performance-wise, it's like I don't have stamina. Because, one, I've been drinking all doggone day. So that takes effect. And then, over time, it's tearing your body up.
I think it's really smoking for me. Like smoking take all the stamina out of me. I don't know how to explain it. But I've been smoking a lot for a long time. Like a lot.
Smoking will sit you
Like I'm
down.
high right now.
Smoking will sit you down, too.
I don't know which one would sit you down more, liquor or weed.
It depends on how far you take the liquor.
Yeah, I ain't never.
I mean, just don't be sad and drink. That's what gets you drunk real fast out of nowhere.
But a lot of people, what I've noticed, like since I've been sober, a lot of people will mask them drinking. They're happy. They portray it as them happy, but they're drinking sadness. So they trying to drink their problems away. Well, my nigga just cheated on me. Well, girl, let's go to the club. Forget him.
Now let's go to the club. What, they probably running to the church, huh? Oh my gosh, but yeah, I get.
But no, like because I was a person that tried to drink my problems away.
Oh, okay. So this is a testimony really for you.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like when I got back from overseas, the first thing I did, I got in my car, went to the liquor store. I bought like 4 or 5 bottles.
Wait, 4 or 5 bottles of what?
The tequila.
Oh, you came back with some money.
Like
what does that mean?
there was those bottles were gone in a week. Yeah.
4 or 5 bottles?
Yes, it was
By
that bad.
yourself?
It was me and my cousin.
But still.
It's still a lot.
Yeah, that is. 'Cause you gotta think about how liquor doing you. Were you mixing it at least? Oh no.
Like it got to a point the Patron was like water. His birthday. Just outside of this is like a brother.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
One of his birthday parties, we sitting there drinking Patron literally all night. We it was like water. We was drinking it like it was water. Folks tearing their face up. We like, what's wrong with y'all? It was bad.
You don't want no boat? More for me.
Facts. By the time I make it to the house, it was,
dang.
like
I don't mess with folk liquor because they act a fool. They down there worse than a crackhead. You mess with that, you pour their liquor out, you see what happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, as a, I was talking to one of my homeboys. He called me alcoholic. I really don't think I am not an alcoholic.
Functioning.
By no means.
Functioning. You're not functioning.
But because I say I don't depend on it. Like you said, I don't drink because I'm sad. I don't drink because I'm happy. I don't drink just to start my day. Oh, I need to get the edge off or none of that. I literally just drink because I want to. And when I get to a limit, I know when my left or right limits is, I'm like, I'm cool. I can enjoy my night. I can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Or, no, we could turn up. Shit, I get drunk with you. We can turn up, get drunk. I don't remember it all. What am I doing? Whatever Drake said. But
the moment you see that man, bro, I love you. Hide the bottle.
You know what? You know what? I think drinking does bring out the emotional side of me because I'm a real cool, nonchalant person. I'm real easygoing. Like, I'm not a up or down. So a lot of the times I do like not feel the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for what the world is feeling.
One thing I noticed, it'll bring out what you truly feel.
Mm-hmm.
And now you on a point to where now, all right, cool. I'm inebriated. I'm gonna tell you how I really feel.
Yeah.
And now you can't truly be mad at it because I was drunk.
Hey, listen, that might but yeah, for real, I do kind of get my rocks off with it, cause it depends too. I feel like if I'm in that mode, then it amplifies that I'm in that mode. If we sad and we telling each other about how we did last week, I've been mad at you for 10 years, then I'm gonna cry and tell you I've been pissed off at you then.
Wait, but you wait till after 10 years?
No, I'm exaggerating.
I'm about to say, damn, keeping it yourself for real.
Yeah, but no, I do keep everything in because one thing about me too, emotional intelligence is like an important part of my life because one thing for sure, two things for certain is whatever you feel, valid or not, does not dictate factual information. So if I kicked your leg right now, I still kicked your leg, whether you got mad at it, whether you laughed about it, whether you cried about it, I still kicked your leg. What we gonna do after that?
Right. That's what I be saying to people.
So if I'm gonna cry about it, am I gonna cry about it for so long to where it's like
it's holding you back type shit?
Yeah. Nah, I'm cool.
Or it's like changing you and making you an angry, bitter person.
Yeah.
And that's what liquor do. That's what liquor do to people for real.
Liquor do, huh?
So, yeah, I'm one to draw back my emotions. I'm gonna feel them, but you won't know that. If you ain't did nothing that's so dramatic that I need to react to it, I'm in control of my reaction. I think more people should be in control of their reaction because regardless of whatever goes on, somebody gonna do something stupid. It's my choice to say, well, do I want to slap you or do I want to walk away? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't nobody in this world that can make you do something out of your character. That means you have no self-control. So,
Yeah, I don't got no self control.
yeah,
Yeah.
you just a wild reactor.
No, I know that my anger can take me there with certain situations.
Mhm.
Like I'm a Cancer, so if it hit here and I'm trying to like make a point and no one's like seeing that, or I feel like I'm left out in that topic, then yeah, I'll get pissed off. Like, yeah, I'm trying to tell you something.
Would you consider that being like insecure?
It could be. It could point to that, yeah.
So,
Definitely.
I want to kind of dig into that a little bit. Do you feel like in your younger ages that you were unheard?
Unheard. Maybe like during like family issues, things like that in the area. Yeah, definitely. But I think a lot of people can be feeling like unheard, especially in their childhood down here. Um, Definitely, like I guess with like dealing with struggle or whatever, when parents are like really worried about like paying the bills or the next meal coming from, they don't really care about small things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oops, I hurt myself, I fell down. It's like, okay, we'll get over it. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see that. And that can also trigger insecurity, like you were saying too. Yeah.
Cause one thing, again, I got 2 girls. I'm raising daughters. So, one thing I try to instill into my daughters is it is very okay to feel whatever you're gonna feel. Express it. Express how you feel, but we're gonna learn to express it to where the person receiving it can understand it. So if my daughter had a bad day at school and I say, why you have a bad day? And you can't say, well, I had a bad day because the teacher was being mean, none of the kids wanted to play with me, or I fell on the playground, I got my shoes dirty, I didn't understand the math problem. If you can't articulate that and you just want to be mad, you want to come home, slam the door, I just want to scream in my pillow, or I don't want to do nothing, you want to
Free.
What?
It's just like
that screaming my pillow hit home.
I'm like,
But it is for people like that, like you'll try to have like the solution. They just want to keep going on and on with the problem. Even after it like fixed and solved too, they like want to keep like dwelling on the bad of it or the negative side of it. I just feel like moving on from things that ain't gonna, make no money, bring no good or happiness to my soul or my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live a peaceful life.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm saying that because like I want them not to fit the female stereotype to where, oh, women just so emotional, they don't know how to control their emotions. And then as men, you find a man caught up in their masculinity and they like putting you in your place, so to speak. And now you mad at your man because you're not adhering to what I feel. Express how you feel, and then we can logically come up with a solution. If you don't want to fix the solution, then I feel like women have to take a step back, look at themselves, and fix something internally. Because how you portray yourself to the world is one thing. Who you are as a person is a whole other thing. So,
and that speaks louder than who you portray yourself to the world too.
Yeah.
Y'all get deep on here. Ooh, it's getting deep. I think I need to be kind of unholy for 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. You can talk.
He got some questions on.
No, I was half the time I'm over here praying in my head.
Really?
Yeah. So
How
that's why I
old
don't say 26. So like I'm.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all went to college together or something like?
Nah,
Hey, y'all went to college?
No, I
don't
think
believe
the
like college
educational system is a
Yeah, I don't believe in higher education.
But this,
Everything I learned from my business, I learned for free.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't used none of the non-basic classes from high school, middle school, in my adult life. So, I knew school when I'm smart as
I know
hell.
y'all took like TV and stuff. Like, did y'all take that in high school?
I had
Journalism.
Mm-mm.
I never did journalism.
I was barely at school in high school.
Are
skipped
you
a
a
lot.
bad child?
I wouldn't say that. I
Out
just
and about.
so the way my mind works is I don't work well with sitting in a room full of people and just being quiet for 8 hours a day.
So you got ADHD.
Real bad. So
Mm.
I was like, cool, I'll just teach myself. Like every parent teaching conference.
You gotta watch people like him. Like I be watching Criminal Minds and people who like go up there and represent themselves and do all that type of stuff. They dangerous.
No, it just shows
You talk yourself like
it just shows an ambition for yourself.
yeah, show
Because
how smart you are too.
yeah, like every parent teacher conference, the teacher was like, he's highly intelligent. We just can't get him to sit still. He won't ever come to class.
You can't sit still, boy. You
But I'm like, okay, if I actually sit down and do the work,
then you'll be straight, yeah.
I'm good. And that was my thing. It's like I don't want to sit in class. So I'll go leave. Back then I was smoking. So I'll
So
go.
what is like you don't like being around people too? Like is it a social anxiety type thing going on with ADHD or
I wouldn't say that. It's I don't associate with the DOD whatsoever in my next comment.
DOD?
Department of Defense or Department of War now.
Okay.
But I was in service. Went to the military.
Mm.
Being overseas, I was exposed to a lot. I got stabbed in the middle of the mall. Didn't realize it till I got back to where I was living.
Mm.
So I'm just like, all right, it is what it is. From that point forward, I've been very anxious in big crowds.
So you got PTSD.
Yeah.
But how long did you serve?
Going on 9 years.
That's how long you still serve? Okay. Okay. My bad, y'all.
Nah, you good.
Nah, it wasn't funny. It was just like, yeah.
I've noticed that's kind of your way of, you laugh about it because
Yeah. Okay.
you still processing it.
Mm-hmm. You just don't look like no army man.
I don't present myself that way.
So that's why you do prison ministry and shit like that?
Mm-mm.
You should. Like, that's what that's for. Like, people like you that want to go and care about people and...
Right now, that's not my assignment.
What's your assignment?
Right now, it's protecting my pastor, my spiritual father.
Your assignment from who? From God? Gotcha, okay. Well, dang. It gets deep.
This is my gift from God, but that's my assignment right now.
Okay.
So whenever he deems necessary for me to go and do that, I do that. But as
So
of
you
right now,
literally step out on faith. Literally.
Yeah.
So
like I'm
if
completely
you
self-employed.
can right now, say, fuck it, leave here, go out, journey to Africa, feed the homeless, feed the needy, and come back with $0, you'll do that right now.
My only question is
Okay.
God, show me how you want this done. Because in my life,
He'll tell you too.
yeah, because in my life it's been evident that he'll show me exactly what he won't done. It's just up to me to get it done.
You made a good point. People be like lost at what to do and things like that. I think that God show you what to do and it be plain, but some people just can't see it.
No, so I hate to say this like this, but God don't hear everybody.
Wait, hold on, don't tell me that, 'cause I want him to hear me.
So
I be talking to him.
and it
You
gets
pray a lot too.
I do pray a lot. I
it gets
definitely in
to
my big age.
a point to where,
Yeah.
let's say you got a child. Let's say you have a child. If you do, I don't know your situation, but if you have a child, and your child don't spend a lot of time with you, as a parent, you're gonna be like, dang, do it really matter what they say? Because they're not here. How are you gonna speak up against something that I know for a fact I got for you? You just gotta get close. But you continuously choose not to be. That's exactly how it is with God. If
So
you
you
get,
got kids?
I have a daughter.
Okay, you got $2 too, right? Okay.
So it's just like, if everything you could ever want is with me, why not listen to what I'm saying to you? Why not be close to me when you think you could do it better yourself? When
Right.
in truth and fact, it's not possible.
That's true. Mm-mm.
Like, in my backpack is my Bible and a notebook.
So you just carry that around. So you just journal whenever it comes to you.
No, in my journal is more of what I'm getting from what I'm reading at the moment in time.
From the Bible.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you like write books or do anything like that? It's just like strictly about God. That's the only reason why you read and write.
Because I know for a fact that's not my gift to write books. Now, if he graced me with it later on in life, cool. You want me to write a book? I will. But right now, my personal ministry is through a camera. That's why people text me at least 3-4 times a week. Hey, do you do boudoir, which is lingerie shoots? I do not.
Wait, they have a bougie name for lingerie shoots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you 26. I forgot. Golly, man. Okay, gotcha. So you choose not to even do like anything that's sexualized or anything like that. So you don't like a
Because I'm a
sexual
married man.
woman? Oh, okay, got you.
That
So I'm pretty sure, like, but you have to be sexual in a marriage, you know.
yeah, in my marriage, yeah. But outside of my marriage, why am I doing it?
To each his own, you know.
Now, given
I
before
mean,
I
if
got
it's
married,
making money, then I can see. But then it do disrespect the marriage, or you know, it's not a hard deal. Yeah,
so out of respect for my wife, I just don't do it.
I got you. I mean, would you, if you were married, would you still like do lingerie shoots or anything like that, like sexualized?
Well, I was married for almost 10 years.
Ain't y'all like
Uh,
26 and 30?
yeah, I got married when I was
Oh,
21.
oh,
So I've only been married for
Yeah.
2 years, a little over 2 years.
okay, gotcha.
So, like, in my marriage, um, I didn't do, I don't think I only probably did one boudoir shoot. And it was like impromptu. It was like a group of people. So, um, but I never really did. I can't really think of it. Now, I the worst I probably ever did, I shot a stripper at the strip club. Like, it was her birthday, and they wanted
Shot a stripper.
to. But I never did that again. I personally didn't feel comfortable in that
I
environment.
don't know. I don't like being put in those type of environment, like with those type of people. Like I don't know. Everybody like trying to get one up on one another.
Hmm.
I'm good, but
Yeah. Nah, me personally, I mean, like it depends. Um, I think that's a conversation to be had between like you and your partner. Um, and then like I'm not the biggest religious person. I have Christian morals. Um,
yeah,
so
I think yeah, most black people do. even
And
though some of them don't follow it, you know.
yeah, no. The one thing about me and what I'm learning about myself, I grew up in the church. My mom, sisters, my family was very Christian oriented. So I have no knock. I just don't. The moral value that I gauge from like the pastors that I had been in proximity with, I didn't really respect what they had going on. Like as a kid, kids see things from a different perspective. And when you get wind of it, a kid mind is not logical in its early stages. It don't have to make sense to them for them to peep it. And they peep things in its rawest form. So if you up there saying something and I seen you do something else, you ain't really talking about what you talking about. Why you preaching to me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest thing with religion. And also I don't like the show of it. I personally, when I was coming up, I always felt like my relationship with God was intimate between me and him. I didn't have to prove to nobody else that that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Or that's what I believed in. My beliefs are my beliefs.
And then I'm not proving nothing to man anyway. Like, you don't determine whether I go to heaven or hell. Like, what am I proving something to you for? Or why should I care what you think? You know, like, to be a genuine person, you know, because we all got to live in this society. That's cool. But, I mean, just walking around like, oh, they don't like me. What the. The only person I give a fuck about liking me is God. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, that's how society is nowadays. It's about, like, the image and, you know. Everybody's just trying to be liked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
But you have to be liked to get big nowadays.
yeah, popularity is a crazy thing. I feel like I'm very good at what I do. And I'm at a point. But I think if I was popular, if I catered to social media views or a certain audience, I probably could be propelled quicker, but that's not where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like it organic. Like me or like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with you like me for what I do. Like me. You ain't really gotta necessarily like what I like. I'm doing it because I like to do it, not because I'm doing it to what you think or like about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Because I
I'm
mean,
gonna
if
be
you do it
organic.
for other people, you still ain't going to be feeling good.
For sure. So, for me, I leap out on faith all the time. Like everything I do is my walking testament, you know. And I am slowly but surely like going into another mental space to where I'm allowing that spiritual awakening to come out. It's just hard because I feel like statistically I'm reaching mid-age. Um, the average lifespan of a male in the United States is like 76, 73. So I know I'm gonna live, but mid-age, this is I should be peaking. This should be like where I'm at. What you doing? Is this what you gonna do? This what you gonna be doing?
Right.
And I put a lot of faith in it. I ask, show me what we doing, what we need to do, and I say I see it. My biggest thing is not missing the signs. The signs gonna be there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You gonna do it or you ain't gonna do it. So my faith is boom. As soon as I see the sign and I receive it, God, this sign, he gonna confirm it however he want to, and it's just me to see it, and then I seek whatever that is. So
You been quiet.
Listen,
I don't know. I guess I be like over talking people or stepping in or whatever. Because if it's on my mind, then I gotta say it, so I
Yeah,
won't forget it.
I'm the
I told you
same
I've
way.
been smoking for real.
So, I wanna bring it back a little bit. Do you think where you came from limited, like you had limited resources to achieve the things that you wanted to achieve?
Yeah. I think Arkansas, period. This state for what I do or what I want to do, it just don't provide that. It's just not big here. I started with doing music younger, then modeling, and then becoming, entrepreneur with like a boutique. And I don't know, it's just like now I'm doing the show and stuff. It's like Arkansas don't cater to that. You got to go out of state to really get connections and get supporters or, in that area. It took me so long to find a studio person down here. Like,
Mhm.
Instagram help with that. But yeah, if you like word to mouth, it's really hard down here.
Yeah.
Especially when you the shit. I ain't gonna lie. They don't like to tell you shit. They want you to like find out on your own, which is cool.
Yeah.
Come work hard. That's for damn sure.
No, I feel that, but also I think it's a lot of resources out here.
In
Though,
Arkansas.
yeah, no, like in the world in general.
Yeah.
We live in the modern technology of the internet.
Yeah, it have changed.
So I feel like a lot of the things that we see as limits, we really don't put enough work in to get what we need. Um, that's why, like, when you look at entrepreneurship in its entirety, entrepreneurship is way more stressful and working hard than like a traditional 9 to 5. Like the reward is greater, but the work is nonetheless. Like it ain't no easy way.
but a crazy way I see it, and I hate to say it like this because it no diss to Africa, but the poorer places in Africa, they work so hard for the stuff that we get on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Like some villages have to walk 5 miles just to get enough water to shower, to cook with. Yeah, we can go to our kitchen and turn on the faucet and we got water as long as we pay that bill. Food over there is limited for them. We have an unlimited resource of food, yet millions upon millions of pounds of leftover food is being thrown away each day. And it's like, you got what you need,
That makes sense.
but most people don't want to work hard enough to get what they need for themselves. They'll rather go find somebody else. Hey, you already built this. I would rather pay you to use what you got instead of me building it myself. Cause
I feel like that's how people is though. And while we been talking about Africa, like is Africa okay over there?
yes, Africa is actually a very rich country. Just like we got poor neighborhoods in America, they have some poor areas. But as a country,
it's not poor.
no.
So what was up with like the Africa commercial growing up as kids?
Do I really want to get into that?
Cause like they'll make like just like the animal commercials. They have African animal commercials.
The agency that's over media, the media that you see on your TV, the commercials and all that, they have an agenda. They want you to think a certain way. That way they have a sense of control over your mind. It sounds crazy, but when it comes down to it, that's what it is. It's like when you see certain things on certain channels, you be like, that ain't, but okay, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that you can sponsor this child for 99 cents a day. It makes you feel bad for that child in that country when One, they sent the crew over there because it wasn't just one person. They sent the lady that was talking. They sent the cameraman and like 2 other people in a van. They had to pay for them somewhere to stay. That equipment that they got could have fed their village for a few years. But they want you to feel bad and send your money. When in all actuality, all they had to do was write a check and their village would have been straight.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they spent all this money to get them over there.
To do the commercial.
To do the commercial.
The production costs.
Yeah.
Oof. Easy 50
And then you
to
know they
100K.
rounding up for what they need to do and stuff like that. Like they arranging it and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't even gonna say
Right.
that. And sometimes they don't even arrange it. They just pop up on folks.
Make it look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edited and shit. Damn.
It's just like, well, you sitting in your house, comfortable in your house.
To Africa for real.
You ain't seen a commercial again, have you?
I ain't saw no commercial long.
Akon got I want to say a city. He's building a city in Africa. That city is beautiful. He's funding everything. Him and his team are funding everything. It's not hard. You just got to be willing to do it.
Yeah. And that's even in like our hoods. Think about it. It's easy to adopt a street and beautify that street. It's real easy to do.
You playing a song on your car horn?
That's crazy. But yeah, it's simple.
Very.
Yeah, that's information to me. Like, I thought they were like doing bad over there, and they don't have the animal commercials going on either. So
It was a guy that I went to high school with. He been living in Africa. I didn't even know it. I thought he was still in Dallas. Thought he was in Dallas. He lives in Africa now.
What'd he do? Like
He's
just there?
just there. If he's still working, he might be doing work, remote work, but he's just there.
Just because, like, it might be beautiful over there.
It's very beautiful. Like
I've been out of the country before.
I've been to Kuwait, Iraq, and even countries like that. It's still not bad. The way they say it is. Yeah, it's a lot of sand and dirt, but it ain't bad.
Yeah.
There's a mall in Kuwait. An entire wing of the mall is the same size as McCain and Park Plaza put together. Solid gold. 24 karat gold.
Damn.
That's just one portion of that mall.
Yeah, they got a mall. The Avenues Mall extend like over 2 miles.
It's almost the size of Mall of America.
Yeah, it's like one of the at least top 5 in the world.
It's an extremely large mall.
Yeah.
And in that portion of the mall is where you got your Louis Vuitton, your Gucci, MCM, all your big luxury brands.
In the mall.
In that portion of the mall, that's solid gold.
And if you look at
marble,
the outside,
the floor is marble. The outside of the mall don't look nothing like that would even be in there.
It's like decent at best. I mean, it looked okay, but I say that because it's just the area of the world that they in, like sandy desert. That is what it is. But the architecture on the inside of any building in that damn country,
immaculate,
crazy.
But they ain't gonna show you that.
No, they ain't gonna show you that.
Yeah.
They'll show you the rundown buildings that look like they've been blew up.
Yeah.
That's like 2 miles away from that mall.
I ain't gonna lie. Media agenda. That's why I don't watch TV. Like I watch 90s anime. I catch some of the newer anime.
Anime you be watching?
I'm a Dragon Ball Z fanatic.
He be watching Cowboy Bebop.
So just say you like anime.
Yeah.
No, he been watching Cowboy Bebop.
I definitely fucks with the Bebop.
He was
but yeah, like
Fortnite.
Nah, I'm a strict Call of Duty player.
Oh, not strict.
I genuinely don't understand how people can play Fortnite, bro. I'm telling you, we got to get you on there. 5M.
Yeah,
I'm on it tonight. I got to get you in there.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What I was finna say? I was finna say, yeah, government agenda. I mean, I do not associate with the DOD. But you know, it's just some things that I personally don't agree with. And I don't believe the army is a lifestyle as much as they want to portray it. You know, as a lifestyle. To hell with it. I go to work. I do my job. I want to go home and live how free want to free. Yeah, I signed a contract with the woo, but
my contract was for me to be a civilian 98% of the time.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm that type of person where when it comes to, it's all propaganda to me. I don't believe a lot of nothing. So, you know, hopefully I got the intellect to see what, if shit have some substance to it. But as far as a lot of stuff, yeah, I'm cool on what the news say. I'm good on politics. I'm good. I don't have that shit. It's cool to have some awareness of what's going on, but as far as somebody voicing their opinion on,
I mean, that's why they never talked about it in school: politics and religion.
yeah,
It gets messy.
And that's all.
You can't stop nobody belief, man. Like you can sit up there and do whatever. Like somebody believes him, they really believe in it. They'll go to bat for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, especially with religion, proper religion gives you a sense of freedom. Well, I ain't gonna say a sense of freedom. It gives you freedom. It's like, me personally, I adhere to nothing but God's will. Natural laws and all that. Cool. I have to abide by it because I have flesh. In order for me to go day by day, continue in this flesh, I have to abide by your laws. But I know that God's laws outrank yours because those laws came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Everything that we got today came from God at some point in time. So it's just like, all right, cool. I live my life the way it needs to be lived in order for me to be free.
Yeah.
And seeing how most government entities screw stuff to their own agenda. It's like, right now, government shutdown. One party is saying it's because of the other is saying it's because of the other. So Republicans are saying it's the Democrats' fault. Democrats are saying it's the Republicans' fault. When in all actuality, it's just they can't agree on the spending budget because one party saw stuff that they sending money to other countries. And that's the part they ain't gonna show y'all. They're not gonna tell y'all that. They're sending hundreds of thousands, millions plus, billions plus to fund things that don't help the people that's in your country. And they shut the entire government down because they can't agree on, one party wants to take debt spending out. The other want to keep it in there because it's just reckless spending. There was 300,000 plus being sent to LGBTQ associations in the Middle East somewhere.
They got that in the Middle East, like
Yeah, that's it started over there with Hitler. Like Hitler tried to get away from transgenderism and stuff. That was like one of his talking points.
You didn't know that?
I thought he was like all about like him having his own vision of a perfect race and all that shit.
Yeah, that's part of it.
It's part of it.
Mm.
too. I mean, I don't know his true motives, but the little
But
bit
I
I
mean,
read is
didn't he not align with his own perfect vision of a race? Like he didn't fit none of the characteristics of it at all.
he wanted to play God, but
You see how that went.
I wonder what led him to be like that. Like, what's his background? I didn't
A demon.
yeah.
He's
sure.
a demon.
Digging spiritually into it, if it's not of God, it's more than likely something demonic.
Yeah.
So if it don't make sense according to the Bible, it's been perverted. His sense of power was, okay, I'm gonna kill all these people because they don't believe like me.
But my thing about when I think about like people like Hitler and folks like that, like it's so easy for people to follow behind negativity rather than positivity.
Because positivity is uncomfortable. They'd rather be comfortable. My spiritual father tell me this all the time. If it's of God, it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna test you. It's gonna try you to where it's pulling stuff that's not like God out of you. And you've been living in sin for so long, you comfortable with it. The devil not gonna mess with what he already got.
That's true.
If it's God's plan for you, you gonna go through all types of hell
Yeah.
because he just wanna stop it.
It builds character.
Character development. Even Jesus went through character development. I tell people this all the time. If Jesus went through persecution the way he did, and you say you a follower of Christ, what make you think you're not?
And then I feel like if once you see it, that's the ultimate like belief. Like like when your parents when you was young say that stove hot, you ain't really believe it until you
Touch that stove, now you got a
damn,
3rd degree
that's hot.
burn. Like, well, now I got to live with this 3rd degree burn when I should have just listened to you from the get go.
So sometimes I think the hardships that we deal with is God's way of saying that stove hot. I told you, because we got the Bible.
Yeah.
And it all goes back to Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
He told Adam, "Don't eat of this tree." Cool. He gave Adam Eve. They walked in unison. The serpent came, told Eve, "You can be like God if you eat of this tree. Eat of this tree." She ate of the tree. Then Adam did too. But God didn't deal with Adam. Didn't deal with Eve. He dealt with Adam because that's who he gave that original law to. Adam, I told you don't eat of this tree.
But he let that girl convince him to eat out of that tree.
And as soon as God came back to the garden questioning, he said, "Adam, where are you?" Adam was basically saying, "God, I hid myself because I'm naked." They didn't know they were naked until they ate of the tree. He hid himself from God because he knew he had done wrong, and then tried to blame God for his own wrongdoing. And that's what a lot of people do now.
That whole situation, a lot of people do now. That be the problem.
God tell you don't do something, and you blame Joe, Mike,
My MO, yeah.
yeah, and all them. And it's just like, well, I told you don't do that, but you did it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to distance myself from you until you can actually see I was right, and now you want to submit fully. And then I can be what I once was for you.
I mean, I think I look deeper at the Adam and Eve situation. Like, that snake knew to go to that female first because it wouldn't have made sense to go to the man and have him go convince the woman because they know a woman can easily convince a nigga.
It
Easily.
part of it, yes.
Because the snake, it wouldn't make sense to go to the man.
Part of it.
They too standoffish to any information coming from another being that way. But if it comes from a female, it's like, well, fuck it. She did it. Let's do it. Even though he already have the knowledge of God told me not to do this. He knows it's wrong. He knows it can change everything, but he still did it.
But then again, can't always say that because One, it was on him. You knew that you weren't supposed to do it, yet you still did it. And I was in a situation in my life to where, you know, I said that to him. I was like, well, it wasn't the man's fault. He was like,
It
no.
was definitely his fault. It just show you what evil uses to pull people down. Cause see, I don't think the problem with Eve, the reason why God didn't deal with Eve, because he had more expectations out of Adam. He was the first one, then he made Eve. So I think it would have been, you know,
what most people don't understand is they were one.
Yeah.
So that just attests to division.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were talking in the previous episode, if he can come in and divide a thing, he knows that, okay, I can have rule over this.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Because God's perfect world is unified. Chaos thrives in division. Blacks and whites.
Yeah.
America, other countries.
That's true. When you put it that way, yeah. So I just wonder, like, what's the next step for America? I mean, we got Trump again. I wonder how.
Prayer. Because get down to it, he's not wrong in what he's doing. Like when you really, really look deep into it, and I know TikTok finna go crazy. Do y'all think?
I mean, it's just the conversation with Donald Trump getting old.
But you see, they
Charlie Kirk thing that happened.
They try to pit you against what's right, because from my understanding, Charlie Kirk was preaching the Bible, and he was doing it in politics. He wasn't being blatantly racist.
I think he was just being honest. Like a lot of people, and when you say racist, it's racist toward black folk because they use.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's in their
Black
mind because it's like
black people are so easy or are so ready to be offended. They're gonna take anything that challenges the way they think as racism.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna say this because I just thought about it again. I had a debate. I'm not even gonna call it a debate. I had a discussion, an open discussion on Charlie Kirk. Right?
Mhm.
They said he was a blatant racist with the woo. I don't even know who the dude was. I did a little bit of research, just a little bit. He has some racist tendencies. I would agree to that. But I can't say. I mean, he was blatant in some of his talks. They won't show all of that, but for the most part, he was respectful in his debates, and he was open to hear the other side. So when you define racism is discrimination, prejudice, etc., for someone of a minority group or ethnic group that you have power over. Power over is the defining factor in racism. Discrimination, prejudices, and all of that all ties into like just regular I don't like you discrimination or prejudice. So you have to have, in the definition of racism, you have to have a prejudice, which is I don't agree with what you agree to.
I just don't like you,
or I just don't like you.
I don't agree. Yeah, like how you said, I think it's like a hatred
Yeah,
for it too. Like
for
you have to
another group.
Uncle Ruckus, but I don't know. Like people look at Uncle Ruckus and be like, that nigga da 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 da. But I'm looking at like some points he do be having though. Ruckus, he don't be full of that shit, but sometimes he.
And you know what? Thinking about it, if Charlie Kirk was black and he had the same exact messages,
it would have been like he's the Uncle Tom and all that.
It would exactly be Uncle Ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not wrong. Like there are some programs that were never meant to be what they are now.
I mean, while we on that, before I forget it, like even with the Charlie Kirk and like Donald Trump, a lot of people say a lot about Donald Trump and they be negative, especially black folks. And I don't know if Donald Trump is like really trying to cater to us or whatever, but
Donald Trump is running this country like a business.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but in media too, because I look at it like I was going for you. Yeah, you be saying stuff, you be clocking T. He ain't scared to say nothing, you know. But the thing is, like, you let like certain rappers and shit out of the pen, like that would pose like it's kind of like what's the mixed girl who was already the vice president, then she tried to run for president.
Kamala.
Yeah. It's like her, like you paid Beyonce to sing at your inauguration, or you paid all these rappers and people like Glorilla and Sexy Red to promote you, and then you still didn't win. But it was really about the audience. Who gonna support me more? It's not really genuinely because he wants to let them people out, you know. It's really like, okay,
It goes down to
type shit. To me, that's how I feel about it, you know.
Honestly
like,
and
it's no point in
truthfully,
you doing
it goes back to one. And I'm not knocking Kamala. Cool, you did your thing. You were a good prosecuting attorney.
Okay, yeah, I bet say not vice president. Cause I ain't heard
Vice
about
vice president's job is to be behind the scenes. I can't attest to what she did behind the scenes. But when she came on a public platform and was asked questions about issues in the country, she could never give a straightforward answer.
And then not only that, you said she was a good prosecutor. She the one who locked all them black men up, wasn't it? Yes,
A prosecuting attorney. If you do a crime,
they was
and there's evidence.
Pushed it. They was innocent. She pushed it, and now you're fighting for the black people. But it's like, which side you're on?
But are they innocent by what standard? Because
they were for her and Donald Trump. They was in cahoots before together, like years ago, on that same issue. Like he pushed for them to get locked up too. She was on the white folks' side. Like it was for her to get up in her career as a prosecutor. That's like you can go in Law and Order and you see people like lawyers when they get wins, they get them recognition in their law firms or you know money and stuff like that. And I just feel like that's
that
what
was her
got her
job.
in with the white folks. But no, it was really about getting in with the white folks.
But it was her
really
job.
Because
if you honestly
deny cases,
you can.
She didn't.
But it's her job to prosecute people. She did her job.
But you could have.
If you not had done what you done, you wouldn't even never had to see her. She did her job and did it very well.
No, she didn't. They were innocent.
She did her job.
Hell no. That girl didn't do shit.
So I think that's the point Terry trying to get across. If my job was to push shit from one style to another and I put all that shit in that style, I did a good job.
I mean, I get the job aspect, but don't
if you as a
like for the black folks and you off.
If you as a person
like
are hired, let's say you hired to be a prosecuting attorney, are you gonna deny cases because they black?
No. If they innocent, I'm not gonna push innocent black people. And then they were babies. They wouldn't know over 18 or anything. They were like teenage boys that she pushed. And then it's like you go, that's back then when
how can you say
white like was popular? Like
how can you say it's pushed?
Category. So now since being black is cool, it's like, okay, forget when I put them black people and locked them up innocently and they got out, thank God, because they got found innocent after they had to push themselves out of jail. Now it's popular to go live on TikTok to be portrayed black. The blacker you are, the better you in. You ain't got Beyonce, Glorilla, Sexy Red. Like, look at the people you have promoting you being a president. But so that lets me know it's really about being in with what's popular.
Think about this. You get hired to be a prosecuting attorney. There's somebody on the other side of you that's hired to defend you. If you're innocent, it's their job to make sure you don't get locked up. She did her job better than they did. Innocent or not.
They are white, she black.
Innocent or not, it's her job.
It worse to me.
And you see how you keep pointing back to race?
Yes.
It ain't about that. If you take the race out of it,
and then try to be like, okay, now since it's 2025, where it's cool to be ratchet, ghetto, or hard, or whatever. Now I'm finna get people like Glorilla, Sexy Red, who rap horror music, to promote me to be a president. It just don't make sense to me.
And this is why I say if you take the race out of it,
you wouldn't like that.
If you take the race out of it,
she's still phony. It go back to her characteristic. You could take the race out of it, and it's like
she was hired to prosecute.
Identification. She went. I think it was like a known thing about it though. Like she pushed it. It wasn't just okay. I'm doing my job. I got this case. Like it was a big thing.
But that's her job. It's to push for it because it's her job to. Because one, if they never did the crime, they wouldn't need a defense attorney.
You did that, but keep doing that. Don't flip now and be like, okay, I'm black pro black.
That's what it was then. It's just
but don't switch up now. Stay the same way how you was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like don't like because at the end of the way you thought like that before, you still think that way.
No, this is why I'm gonna say what I'm about to say.
That's what bothers me about
it. She never switched up.
She wasn't for black people at first.
She never switched up because she wanted to get. She did what she had to do to get where she wanted to be. She never switched up.
And race helped her.
She used what she could to get to where she wanted to be.
If she was a full black woman, she wouldn't have been a prosecutor on that case. She wouldn't even push hard for that. But because it doesn't affect her,
like she's just light skinned.
I'm gonna do my research because
she's married to a Caucasian man.
If you don't get the experiences of what a full black woman would experience, no matter what you say you mix with and excuses, like if you're questionable, that's more better. Fuck the excuse and all that. If you're questionable and I gotta wonder, okay, what you mix with? Who your folks? We not even gonna get on no you black situation because nowadays it's too many white women getting with black men because it's cool or I'm just like, why
does it have to be a race thing? Why can it not be, okay, she got with that man because that's what they like?
But it do be because of that. But men don't see that, women do. Y'all just
I'm going to look dead at you when I ask this man this question. Free.
Oh, Lord.
While you were married, or before you got married, did you get married because it was cool to get married to who you got married to?
No, I did not get married because it was cool. Nobody even knew I was getting married, first off.
Why did you marry that woman?
I married her because at that time in my life, I thought she was the one for me.
Okay, now I need you, AyeeJayy, to ask that man what race his wife was.
But if she's not black, good for him. I mean, it's not. What I'm saying is the reason the black community is weak is because of the conversation we're having. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, the reason the black community is weak is because they're lazy. They rather not go after. They rather play
that's
victim.
A stereotype, right? Which fits the community, right? So if I'm saying Kamala playing that stereotype of what she is, why you ain't seeing that? Because she's definitely that stereotype. I'm just gonna say what other people ain't gonna say, and then I'm a deep thinker too.
She did the hard thing to get what she wanted.
She played a role like you played a role then, and you're playing a role now.
She did the hard thing to get what she wanted.
A mixed breed that's for the white folk. You present with like portraying as a white woman, or you want to be. Oh, I'm that light skin. I'm for the black folk. Like you can't be like. And then it's another thing. Like you said, she fully black. Out of those type of, I never hear no identification of them like, okay, my dad white. Okay, my mama black. Like it's just like, okay, I'm black.
Because they can't.
Because one, if you're looking at a president,
let's not get on presidents in black. Because Obama didn't do shit to help us. He made it worse, and that's what makes me sad about it.
Why do you think that? Because what you saw on TV?
He opened up a lot of things that this country, like how Donald Trump was saying at first, like he opened up a lot of different problems like that.
You
got us into.
So what most people don't understand is how that actually works. He's the final say so, but if all those people are in Congress, the Senate,
Trump
and the House,
like he'll legalize gay marriage if people vote for him. So he actually started the whole LGBTQ movement.
That's been a thing.
It's been a thing.
It was a, but
it was just got very public.
The black president legalized it. It wasn't Trump or who all these people. Like it's just like if we gonna be mad, like people be mad at various things about the politics and all that shit, but like. If you're going to be mad about something, understand something, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like...
And that's what I was getting at. Like, they're the final say-so. They're the ones behind the scene that signs the paper that makes it a federal law. But behind them are the people that put that law in effect from the get-go.
But he gets
These are the people that represent you from your state.
Right. So say I'm
that's all
running
it
as a
boils down to.
president, I'm like, I get elected, I'm gonna make sure this happen. He was one of them niggas like, okay, I get elected, I'm legalizing gay marriage. He's the one who signed that bill. He promoted that, advertised it, and that's what
He
got
can
him
present
the
it,
votes.
Yeah.
but it's the people that
It wasn't
represent
about
you in
that
your
nigga
state.
being black. Cause truthfully, we go to jeans there. That's a different conversation. But he was the one who signed that bill and did that. But everybody be like, I'll see hate comments like, oh yeah, Bush, and like Bush is so old and going into 9/11 and stuff. All respect to 9/11 or whatever, but it's like people just find whatever president at that moment to blame. I feel like at that time,
When that's what I'm getting at. It's not them. It's the people behind the scenes that's supposed to represent you. The House of Representatives, there are 2 to 3 people that represent your state, depending on the size of your state. Then you got your governors. They help with it from the
yeah,
representatives.
what do governors do?
They help push stuff from state level
From the state,
Yeah.
up to the representatives. Your representatives, they go to Congress and Senate. Those are the people that be like, hey, I'm thinking about making this a law. If we can agree on it, we can get it to the president. He agree, cool, it's a law.
In that state.
No,
Oh,
it'll be a federal law.
Federal law.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So those are the people that are to blame. These are also people that make 6 figures for doing what?
Hey, Jimmy.
Representing you
Yeah.
when just throwing them. I don't know how much you make, but just throwing numbers out here. You represent you, and you don't even make. You barely touching 50,000 a year, but they making 6 figures to speak for you when they never came and asked you how you felt about a situation. But we so quick to blame the president because that's the face we see every day.
Yeah, he's just for the image. Yeah.
That's it. So you can't put it back on Trump or Kamala because one, they were just doing their jobs.
When I say that, I mean, when I tell you I'm such a nerd, like I always been like that. History, anything like history wise, you ain't fucking with me. Like knowledge, educate. I'll sit up and read all day. I'll sit up there and watch old school movies, history type movies, like especially like with music, R&B, shit like that, like 80s and shit. Ain't fucking with me. So I'll sit up there all day and research and shit like that. And when I first heard her come about, only reason I heard about her, I didn't hear no white people talking about Kamala. No white people. Only people I was hearing like niggas in the hood like, oh yeah, Kamala with
But
black folks.
You think about that.
But then when I
because black folks are gonna want somebody that look like them because they think they gonna work for them. When in honest and truth, that's not the case.
I think they wanted someone black in there because they're looking like, okay, they're gonna help us get money. They like the only reason like people like the Donald Trump for a short period of time because he gave a stimulus check. Like if they benefiting something out of it, it's like, okay, sure, we'll vote for them quick enough.
Look, so, let me say something real quick. Obama first term, because he our first black president, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obama first time. The main reason I could see myself Obama got into that office is because he was black. This the main reason. When we look at numbers from the black people that went out and voted, it was
because it was black.
That was peak. Damn, he black. Let's get him in there. You know what I'm saying?
When there were other president candidates that were black at the time.
Right.
Herman Cain. This is a man that came from, I want to say,
I was about to say they have independents. Like
yeah.
This man, I think he came from Florida. He owned a pizza place.
Yeah, like an independent. So that was what he did try to run.
Kanye tried to run.
Lord have mercy. He something else though. He cool.
But I also wanted to say, I was saying that to say, how can you keep a system of oppression in effect ongoing by putting somebody in front of them that they look alike, that they could possibly relate to, and feel more comfortable trusting in what they're doing? A lot of the things that was put into effect was because, and they got blacks online, in my opinion, only fitted the propaganda. Let me keep these in check.
And the honest and truth, Obama wanted to do a lot more for black folks, but it was the people that was behind the scenes that kept saying no.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
And the same thing.
And these are the people that's supposed to represent you, that are supposed to be for you. And that's the part people don't see. That's the part people don't read into. They just read into, well, while you were president, you did this, and this for this race. This, and this for that race. Then you ain't do nothing for us. Why? When you look like us. But don't question the people that's been sitting behind the scenes for years, making 6 figures a year, every year, to represent somebody like us. Well, I ain't even gonna say like us, to represent somebody from a state that they don't go to. They all live in Washington, D.C. in nice houses.
Yeah.
Their money continuously multiplies because they play in the stock market. They don't even come back to figure out what it's like in our state.
Yeah. And truthfully and honestly, what I don't appreciate as being like a part of the military and stuff, I personally don't even agree with nobody that has not at least served to even be a politician. Cause why the fuck is you putting, especially voting for shit that happened overseas? Why are you put in place to dictate what we doing over there? Because you don't know what it feel like to get shit blown up right next to you. You ain't been in positions to where you gotta kick in a goddamn door and shoot Osama bin Laden. You ain't
been in a position to where you got a child, a 12-year-old child with an AK-47 to your face.
You see, like you ain't really done nothing. So why are you even
different over there? They kids get in war over there for real, for real.
Yeah, like,
but these are the people that make the laws that we have to adhere to. The people behind the scenes.
You don't even
He's just the
live this
face.
life.
Well, the president's just the face. The people that you never see, because these little meetings that you see with them sitting in this one big grand room with the rows and the states and who they are, that's a show.
Yeah.
Because that's not everybody.
That's bullshit. And I hate to say it. And
yeah, that ain't everybody running this big ass country. Yeah.
Alaska, Texas, and California on their own could be an entire country and an entire continent in some other part of the world. So you telling me that these 24 people is representing all these different places in this one little room?
I don't know, like inauguration, things like that. It just don't
It's a show.
stand out anymore.
It's a show.
It is, but it just don't stand out no more. Like
I'm gonna tell you this. It actually does, not to us because we're older and we understand it, but to them kids still in school.
Yeah.
They still still in school.
They make a big spectacle of it.
That's they don't need to reach us no more. We're the country now.
We gonna have to get.
We need the next. They want the younger generation.
We need a big table, and we're gonna have to get the conspiracy episode going.
I got some conspiracies too, and I got some.
And it's gonna be a long one, or we're gonna have to do a series.
Yeah,
that's gonna have to be a series because it's a lot of them. But
yeah, it is.
But yeah,
can y'all help me think this girl name though? Cause I've been trying to think. You know who Tasha K is?
Who?
The girl who be like doing the YouTube shit and be trying to expose the industry and shit.
I'll tell you, I'm not a big media person.
Oh damn.
I literally don't. That's propaganda.
Like lately,
I don't know what's going on. Like y'all know the Diddy shit and stuff.
Yeah, like that's
here lately. If it doesn't involve God or my family, I haven't really been keeping up. But over the weekend, me and my spiritual father had a conversation, and he told me that I can't pray for things to change if I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So now I have to, keep up with what's going on. That way, I can pray for things to change.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, ignorance is bliss. I ain't saying that I'm ignorant.
Ignorance will get you killed.
But I'm just, I like to know a lot about a little about a lot and not a lot about a little, personally, because it's like I said, I need to know enough to keep my head above water and out the way and so I won't be in situations, find myself in situations I don't need to be. And then, like I said, we in the age of technology, so if I really wanted to know something, the internet got my. You can scour the internet for sure.
Yeah.
Little known fact, there's a place where you can go and review court cases for free. Just type in Google Scholar.
Court case for what?
Court cases, period.
I hope you ain't talking about that Kamala Harris. I'm gonna do my research some more on that, and I'm gonna bring your report back.
But like I said,
but I really want to research more on that Kurt. I mean, not the Kurt dude, but the Charlie Kurt dude. Because like, from what I saw, I don't really see like. I mean, they don't show everything, but I don't really see him being like a bad person or.
He preached a biblical gospel because he was openly against LGBTQ, against what was the other thing? He was against programs that Black people use now as a crutch. And I can see how Black people try to say that was racism, but
what was he talking about?
Section 8. Section 8 was
that's what
Section 8 was never meant to be in a long-term thing. If you look in his origination, it was never meant to be long-term. It was used to get back on their feet. But some people took that and ran with it, and they used it as their lifestyle.
How so? How do they even do that?
How they finesse the system, they did. But as a taxpayer, you pay for it every year.
Section 8 for years.
As a taxpayer, you pay for it every year.
So other hoes be living comfortable, and I'm struggling.
If they on Section 8, your tax money that you pay goes to that. Your state tax money, it goes to things in your state, but your federal tax money, it goes to all these different programs that's in place.
So you got Medicaid, Medicare taken out, and fucking state.
Federal tax, you paying for federal housing, the federal penitentiaries. So state, you paying for the state penitentiaries. You paying for these facilities to stay open and operate.
And they ain't paying shit. They using it from.
They just using it. What if they make money? Cool. They paying a portion of it, but the working people that are paying large sums in taxes are the ones that are covering that.
That's why it's the working class.
We work ourselves to death, so the people above and below us can live.
Yeah. Which is why systemic oppression caters to the hood, lower end communities. Because if you keep them where they at, and then give the tax breaks to those making the 10% that's making millions plus, you keep the working class. That's why the tax brackets fluctuate depending on
how much you make.
Yeah.
And this is one thing that I give a kudos to Trump for, because he's running the country like a business. If you're making more, you need to be paying more in taxes. It shouldn't be on the working middle class to pay the majority of the taxes. Mm-hmm. He's pushing for that. Like,
I mean, I think his
a lot of his business mind is running the country, and a lot of people don't like that, because now, if you genuinely look into it, a lot of white people don't like what he's doing because it's directly hurting them.
Yeah, they gotta come out of them pockets. That's what that's about.
And what's dude's name that was just on the Charlemagne them show?
Charlemagne G. Hey, I got a lot of names on here.
I'm talking about.
I don't know.
They say it was broke. Dang, what's buddy's name? I can't think of his name. But he was like
the music mogul.
Nah, he known. I just can't think of his name. What's my boy that played on
Cameron?
No, Belly. Was it Belly? Which movie was Jay-Z in?
Oh, don't give me the line.
Did he make his own movie?
Don't give me the line. I don't know. I've never really.
When he was like,
Oh, kid.
State Property.
Oh.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know state property?
I never really kept
What's
up
Buddy
with that.
name?
But who you like?
Not Benny, but the dude that kidnapped his girl.
Man, I can't
Not
think
Benny
of it.
Siegel.
You better look it up.
I'm the research department.
So
Okay.
state property, and
I'm gonna just search the cast.
yeah, it's not Benny Siegel. It's
Emilio Sparks
No.
was Baby Boy. Oh, I don't care about
Wait,
your stuff,
what?
Google.
yeah, Baby Boy was the dude that worked for him.
Okay.
Troy,
Mm-mm,
Ricky,
mm-mm.
D Nice, Untouchable J was Jay-Z.
It was his right hand man. He bald head. Where he bald head, dude.
D Nice is bald.
Not the main character. Let me look it up.
Memphis Bleak was Blizz.
None of them niggas.
Here, 'cause I got the cast pulled up.
Hold on.
Yeah, let me see that. But I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people don't look into what they really need to. They just look at the surface of it and what they see. And that's why I like Google Scholar.
Google Scholar.
Mm-hmm. You can look into like you can look it up on your phone. Like you can get it's accessible through Google. It's another portion of Google.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. Google do got a lot of different outlets to it now. Google Docs.
You can look at law packets and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good way to stay informed about why certain laws are the way they are, or what happened to cause a law to go into effect,
That's not even.
or what happened during a specific court case.
Yeah.
If it's there, if it's on there.
I'm gonna use that for everything.
Ignorance will kill you.
Well, I guess I'm wrong. I can't think of what name.
Lord forgive me, for they did not know.
So that's your logo over there?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
We are two separate entities combined to make something beautiful.
For sure.
The Concept Podcast.
okay. Who came up with the name?
It was in origination. It was all his.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a journey with this for sure.
Two like-minded people get together, something flourishes.
Right. Okay.
This actually started off at my house, in my office.
Okay. Everybody got to start somewhere, though.
Dame Dash. Why I can't think of what his name.
I told you the Cameron them, because Cameron and Mace tried to send the money
Yeah,
for his portion of Rockefeller.
yeah. So Buddy said, how is Trump a bad businessman when he's still a billionaire? And Charlamagne was like, he went bankrupt like 7 times. He was like, and he's still a billionaire. Like, how is he a bad businessman? So I think in those parts, like I personally would look at it like they don't want Trump there because Trump literally, like when you don't know a lot, when you don't know somebody and you don't know what they really been on, we all know that Trump was the
Greatest businessman ever.
businessman and the American Idol dude or whatever the TV show was.
I know what you're talking about. You're fired.
He was on a TV show, reality TV show.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's what we perceived Trump as when he first ran. Then people started looking into, damn, why he still rich? What'd he do? And then, he went bankrupt. Oh, he got XYZ going on.
When in all actuality, the way he kept his money, because they wanted him to liquidate his assets before he became president. Cool, I can do that. How do I do that and still stay rich? Transfer it. And as soon as I'm done being president and things are in place, I can get it back.
He know them laws.
Oh,
He cold with it.
crazy thing. Akon. Him and his wife filed for divorce. They went to the bank account. Guess how much they found?
Not enough.
He had about $10,000 in his bank account. Where was his money, you may ask? His mama account. So all of his assets was in his mama name. So she gets nothing.
Type shit. But yeah.
If you're smart and you know what to do it.
Yeah.
This is why I say
legally, shit work in your favor. You gotta be covered legally.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say ignorance will get you killed. Because had they not known that, they'd be dead broke out here. Like one of us having to start over.
Sheesh.
I mean, you a president, you have to give up all your money.
If you make over a certain amount. President, I want to say, makes 6 figures a year. They say that they don't, but they get paid.
For sure.
Yeah, they got to be getting paid running the country.
It's a taxing job. So they get paid. And then they get set up after they.
Yeah, that's straight for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Really?
And they keep their Secret Service until they pass.
Oh, well, yeah, they got to.
Mm-hmm. Vice president is the only one that gotta give everything up. Well, no, they keep the vice president keep half of their Secret Service. They don't keep the full thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have been talking for a minute.
Yeah, we talking like.
Go deep.
Oh.
But yeah, we gonna wrap this one up. This was enlightening.
Thank you for tuning into the Fed Talk.
You said y'all be talking deep.
Deep. Okay.
I mean, we can go as deep as you want if we know it. You know, I mean, like I said, I know a little bit about a lot for sure. I kind of keep my antenna out there, probe a little bit. If it is intriguing, you know, I dig deeper into it. But I do wish as a culture that we'll get that.
I've always been a person. I refuse to let the blind lead the blind.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I refuse to be blind out here.
Okay.
But and you got any indie words that you want to say?
I enjoyed talking to y'all, and y'all are very interesting. You something else, church man. You very knowledgeable. I like that about a person. Where we can have a genuine conversation and keep it going on, and ain't no, lies and all that bullshit involved. I am like appreciative of the opportunity of, y'all let me come on here and, talk and have a discussion with y'all and, turn it up a bit. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on their YouTube, and make sure y'all follow their Instagram too.
And shout yours out.
Oh yeah, and go to Real Savage Television and follow me on Instagram at AyeeJayy Fierce.
For sure. And like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend.
And hit that
bell.
That way.
Appreciate y'all for tuning into the Concept Podcast. Until next time, we out.
We out.